Hi, welcome to Circuits with Chris, with Daman Heroes. As I promised last week, I've moved indoors. The UAE summer heat has finally got the better of me, and whilst working out in kind of warmer temperatures can be great for increased fat burn and even increased fitness, some studies show, plus 40 degrees is really a step too far for me. So we're going to do some indoor sessions for a couple of months. That's probably where most of you, I guess, are doing your sessions anyway. Secondly, as previously kind of teased, we're going to increase the intensity. So this week, this is what I would term more of an intermediate circuit training session. You can see I've got a couple of instruments of torture ready to go. Very light barbells, but you can use water, half litre or 1 litre water bottle. And medicine ball, again, I think mine is 3 or 4 kilos, but just something that we might do a little bit of resistance work with. The session is going to be the same kind of exercise we've been doing. Some of them a little bit more advanced than before. As always, I'll show you the exercises, so don't worry about that. We're going to be taking 20 minutes in total. We're going to do our normal warm-up. It'll be 10 exercises, but there's no recovery today. That means each exercise lasts for 1 minute and straight into the next exercise, okay? And then we'll do a cool down. We're going to start our warm-up, which you'll recognise, that'll be similar to before, in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, with squats. Just because it's a more advanced circuit session, the warm-up doesn't really change. So the warm-up starts nice, steady, gentle actions, warming up the main muscle groups, getting blood pumping around the body. We're going to move from this into high knees. Just walking high knees. Get a nice extension in the knee. So the exercises will be a bit more challenging today. You remember, if you've missed a few of the last sessions, why don't you go back through the channel, which hopefully by now you've subscribed to. We're jogging now. And check out some of the previous sessions. You might want to do those first, or given that this is a more challenging session, perhaps you could combine it. So you could do one of the earlier sessions and then go straight into one of these sessions. That would create a really nice 30 to 40 minute workout, but see how you go on this one first. Now we're going to do a combo exercise, so knee lift into a lunge, knee lift into a lunge, knee lift into a lunge. Remember, on lunges, you're always looking for a nice 90 degrees. And switch legs. And ready to change into a lateral lunge, so that's to the side, and lunge. And switch sides. Back kicks. Warms up the hamstrings. Start to get the breathing going. You're starting to feel a little bit warmer now. Even though you're indoors, it's still important to hydrate. I've got the water bottle ready. You're taking a couple of sips straight after this session of warm up. Into fast feet. With fast feet, you're not trying to move forwards or backwards, just as fast as you can. This is a sprint drill we used to do back in my old track running days when I was running 800 metres in the UK. Seems a long time ago. We actually used to do a lot of circuit work as runners in those days. Same as now, I guess. Okay, and calf raises. Calf raises, great to build strength in the calf, protect your Achilles tendon, which as you get older, and the squash players will know, it's really at risk of injury. Tendonitis, one of the most common problems once you get into your mid-age, into your 40s. And just jogging to finish the warm-up. So like I said, we're going to go now into the main set. 10 minutes exercises, no recovery. It's very intense, right? If you need to, I'd suggest either stopping it at the 5-minute mark, pause the video, take a 1-minute recovery, or if you want to break it into 3, do 4 exercises, 1 minute, 3 exercises, 1 minute, 3 exercises, finish, see how you go, okay? Let's get into the main set. Okay, so we're into the main set now. As you can see, I've got a couple of very light barbells. We're going to use those just for the first 2 exercises. You use the medicine ball for 1 exercise. You could easily use a couple of 1 litre bottles, a couple of books. You don't need special equipment to be able to do it, just something that you don't mind dropping. So we're going to start the set, 10 minutes, 1 minute exercise straight through, no real recovery. We're going to start with the static lunge with the bicep curl. 3, 2, 1, down, up, curl. This is a combination exercise. We'll switch legs halfway through. So these aren't super heavy weights. You can see from side on, we're still doing the same lunge that we were doing. Basically combining the 2 exercises. Switch legs. So you're working out 2 muscle groups, the quads and the biceps at the same time. Keep your elbows tucked into the side on the bicep curl. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into a squat. Arms up here, squat down, squat up, push. So we're working the quads still, and then we're working the shoulders instead of the biceps. You should feel comfortable with the weight, but adding that little bit of resistance just makes everything work harder. Halfway. Remember on your squats, not letting your knees go beyond the plane. Your toes, weight through the back of your heels. Ten seconds. Good work so far. We're going down into a plank now. Okay. Into plank position. Once you set in plank position, we're doing step outs. So your leg out to the side, hold the plank, just legs out to the side. Right leg back in, left leg back in, right leg back in, let's keep going. Just add some lateral motion, makes glutes work harder. Twenty seconds to go. Ten seconds. Hold the plank. You're going to sit up to this into a reverse crunch. Seated reverse crunch. So like this. feel your abs pretty strong. If you are really struggling with the level, you can just support yourself with your hands like this. But only having one point of contact with the floor really helps a workout. It's like the difference between free weights and static machines. Because with a free weight or a single point, you're really having to work, your core to hold your balance and really improve the exercise. 15 seconds to go. Good work. That's 4 down already. Amazing. 5 seconds to go. Okay. Into press-up position. We're doing mountain climbing. So for me, I just climb like this. This is all core, but now we're using shoulders to support ourselves. Core's really burning because we've done 3 in a row. That's the aim of the game, right? I've seen this exercise combined with a press-up. Drop and try that one session halfway. Make sure you're up in the air like this. Make sure you're not sagging. Nice and straight. 20 seconds to go. If you're struggling, you need a breather. This will be the time to take 1 minute pause after this, but try and go through if you can. Three, 2, 1. Okay. Wipe the sweat. Grab the medicine ball. So what we're looking for here is leg off the ground and you throw it. If you're in a super great shape, you can try straight legs. If you're struggling with the legs now because of the core, then just be throwing. Try and create some energy through the shoulders. Great core exercise this. 20 seconds to go. You hold the medicine ball after this, or the bottle, the weight, whatever you're using. 10 seconds, because I've got one more with me. 3, 2, 1. Wipe the sweat off again. Okay. Get ready. Gonna go Russian twists. With the weight. Remember in intermediate, we were doing this with no weight, right? So look how far you've come. Make sure you're not sitting up too much. Make sure you're sitting back so your core's engaged, okay? This is the last 4. We've got 3 cardio after this to finish. So if you want your second break, this would be a good one to take it after this. But please try and stay with me. 10 seconds. Abs are going to hurt tomorrow. Okay. Let's go squats. Squat jumps. Squat down, jump up. Down, jump up. If you've missed some of the previous sessions, perhaps by now you're just doing a squat. It's okay. Training is all about consistency and progression. No point always doing the same thing. You've got to increase either the volume, reduce the rest, or increase the resistance. Otherwise your body adapts. Your muscles get used to it and then they're not building anymore. And we want to build muscle. And we want to build fitness. 10 seconds to go. It's hurting me now. Hopefully it's hurting you in a good way. 3, 2, 1. 2 to go, guys. Side jumps. Kind of like a skater. And then we got one more, and then we're done. Halfway. Seconds to go. Great effort. Don't give up now. 10 seconds. Then we're down on the floor for a glute bridge. So glute bridge like this, and then legs. Switch halfway. This is a really good exercise to do before you run. Activates the glutes. It's a great core session as well. Switch in 2, 1, switch. Make sure this is nice and straight. Remember, this is the last one, so get ready to finish feeling good. 15 seconds. 10 seconds, hold it. And done. Great workout. Amazing. Hopefully you really felt we took the level up. Have a little pause, grab a little drink, then we're going to do our warm down. Pretty warm indoors. Okay, fantastic workout. Definitely a level up from what we were doing previously. We achieved that through 60 seconds, not 45 seconds. No recovery, or even if you took some recovery by pausing, still, more intense activity. And a few of the exercises were a little bit harder than before. We're going to stay at this level. If you'd like me to increase the level, comment. Firstly, definitely subscribe and like. Please comment on the channel so that I can know what you're enjoying. You saw we were using a little bit of equipment. Remember, in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to be giving out some Go Sports vouchers. I got 3 200 dirham vouchers to give out. So if you tell me what you're going to go and buy from Go Sports, perhaps you'll be in with a chance of getting it. The most creative comment wins the prize, and you can then have some kit the same way I have. Please also follow some of the other heroes. Their activities are fantastic, and there's a big competition on the overall channel at the moment. 3,000 dirhams of Go Sports vouchers, so you can kit out a full indoor gym for that. Let's do our warm down as normal. Let's start with the hamstring. So right foot forward, bend your left leg, stretching down, feel the stretch along here, and then lift your toes up to feel the stretch. If you want me to get the kids doing another family circuit for you, again, please comment. Let me know whether you want Catherine to do more exercises, or whether you want Alex to do more, or whether I try and persuade both of them to do it together. They both enjoyed seeing all the people commenting and watching their channel. That was pretty fun. Let's switch over. So left leg forward, bend your right knee, left leg up. We're not going to be dropping the intensity of these sessions again, but remember, that's the great thing about having a channel with all the different circuit sessions right back from the very beginning. If you go back now and probably do session 1, you'll find it super easy if you've been following this channel. Okay, let's stretch our quads. I've got a wall now, this is fantastic to lean against, but ideally, so foot up behind you, knees next to each other, push your pelvis forward and feel the stretch in the top of your quad. We worked our quads and our core really hard there. If you notice the way we designed the session, we had often 3 exercises, all using similar muscle groups, slightly different movements. That's really a good way of building a little bit of muscle, but also fitness. High intensity training like this, 10 to 20 minutes, particularly if you do it perhaps without eating, just a little bit of water before you start the session. Very, very effective way of burning fat. And then eat afterwards. Higher protein, so a protein shake or a higher protein breakfast is a really, really good way of helping recovery. Muscles need protein to build and to recover, repair the damage we did, and then you'll be ready for a full session tomorrow. Now I've got a wall, I'm going to do a calf stretch against the wall. So first of all, moving forward, back, right leg, heel on the ground, and just feel the stretch as you move forward. So we're going to change it slightly, and drop the back knee as well, and that stretches deeper into the calf. Often that's a part of the calf that doesn't get stretched. It's good, helpful for the tendon. You need flexibility in your calves as you get older, flexibility and strength. You need to strengthen your quads to protect your knees, and you need to strengthen your calves and flexibility to support your tendons. Those are the two areas that I certainly have most of my problems with. My main sport is triathlon, and those are the areas that I have to be really careful when I get older. Of course, if you're watching this when you're under 30, you're like, whatever, I don't know what you're talking about, I feel great all the time. So now I've bent the back leg to feel a deeper stretch, and in a deeper part of the calf. Okay. Stretch our triceps. So we're going to take the arm across the chest, just pulling it in. Opens out the shoulder, stretches the triceps. So the warm down stretches out muscles, which is great for flexibility. It also allows your heart rate and your body temperature to cool, to reduce slowly. Allows your body to process some of the toxins, and this is all aimed at helping you feel better tomorrow, so that you can go back and do another session over again. Perhaps you can choose to do one of the other hero sessions. There's more circuit training on there, there's Zumba sessions, there's yoga sessions. There's basically a full week's workout all for free thanks to Daman Heroes. Okay, I'm going to stretch the chest, hands behind you like this, just pushing your arms up to your back, up behind you like this. Just feel the stretch across your chest. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this week. Please let me know whether you enjoyed it, any changes you'd like to make. I look forward to awarding Go Sports vouchers. See you next week. Cheers guys, great workout.